You know, I sweated my ass off today. I can't believe I'm in a halfway decent mood. I don't know why. I exercised my butt off today. Um, God, I sweated so much. I was just drinking fluids nonstop. You know, a lot of people ask me, I'm gonna get this radioactive lens away from my computer. There we go. Don't stick the highly radioactive lens near your computer. People ask me what. That's true. That lens is very radioactive. People said, wanted me to answer the question, what are the best lenses today? As far as like, by best I mean, oh my God, this lens is awesome. It's built like a tank. It's gonna last forever. I'm gonna have to leave it in my will to somebody. It's made so good. That sort of stuff. Okay, here's the order: Leica, Voigtlander, Zeiss, Meyer Optic Görlitz. Now I'm going to stick a certain breed. I'm going to talk about Nikon here in a second because there's different breeds of Nikon, okay? Fujifilm, then Tamron. So let me go over that list again. Now, you can object all you want, and I'm going to pick my teeth and not care. So this is the list in order of decreasing awesomeness and build quality. Leica, Voigtlander, Zeiss. I know that Zeiss is made in the Casino Voigtlander. Nevertheless, the build quality on many of the Voigtlanders is still that much better than the Zeiss. So, Leica, Voigtlander, Zeiss, Meyer Optic Görlitz, Fujifilm, and Tamron. Now, where does Nikon fit? Nikon's plastic fantastic lenses, like the modern G series made in China, I place that definitely below Tamron. However, Nikon still does have a certain, Nikon still makes some AIS lenses, like the 50mm 1.2, all metal, all glass, manual focus. I mean, that lens is the tits as far as build quality. It is right there next to Meyer Optic Görlitz. Like the 105mm f2DC Nikkor, made in Japan, right there, right underneath Meyer Optic Görlitz. Better than Fujifilm, yes, yes. When we're talking about the hardcore Japanese all-metal Nikkor Nikon lenses that are still made in Japan for however long that occurs, who knows, you know. That depends on Nikon. But there still is a breed, like the current 300mm 2.8s, like the new, well, it's mostly plastic, mostly polycarbonate, like the new 70 to 200 2.8 VR3 Nikkor, which I do happen to have and which cost a fortune, still made in Japan. That lens is still made better than a Fujifilm lens. So, and that's not a metal lens. But that lens, as far as build quality, construction, is absolutely, the cat's ass. It's awesome. So, the other stuff, of course, Nikon does make some real, low-grade kit lens, garbage, trash in China. There is some, like the 200 to 500 Nikkor, for example. I mean, the reject ratio on that lens, and I got two of them, is moderately high. There have been a lot of people like, this is a bad copy, send it back, and they got another one like, this is a bad copy. It's like third time's the charm. That lens is, however, 200, 500mm Nikkor. That lens is only $1,300. But it's awesome. Once you get a good lens, I mean, that lens is awesome. But, I mean, yeah, the quality does not fit on that scale. But that lens is priced really, really cheap, and it is awesome, and yeah, it's made in China. Other than the sample variation, issues with it, because I guarantee you they're made at breakneck speed. The only way you can make a lens with those huge ass elements is to make it in China at breakneck speeds, like faster. So we have to separate out the two breeds of Nikon lenses. Fujifilm, what they're doing now is, unfortunately, due to a certain website which will remain unnamed. There were a couple cheaper Fujifilm lenses that were made in China that are moving to the Philippines. There's no indication that the current Japanese Fujifilm lenses are moving to the Philippines either. However, Fujifilm is getting so incredibly popular that there is absolutely no doubt that more lenses probably will, without any doubt, move to the Philippines. There's no indication, however, that those are any worse. The GF lenses for the medium format, obviously that's going to remain. The high-end, it'd be like Nikon. Once Fujifilm gets really, really large, they're going to have to do the same thing Nikon did. They're going to have to move their lesser stuff to the Philippines, which is where Fujifilm's been building a huge plant. And, keep their upper echelon stuff in Japan. Same thing Nikon's done. I mean, it's just business. It's the biz. So that's what's going to happen. Because Fujifilm right now is, I mean, they're selling like gangbusters. Fujifilm right now, they had record profits the past quarter. Like, what was up 14% or was it 24%? Fujifilm is selling like gangbusters. So the only thing people have been bitching about Fujifilm is that they are selling so much and so hard and so fast that there's still some freaking shortages on some lenses from Fujifilm. They just can't crank them out fast enough to meet demand. And that's a good thing for them. Cha-ching. That sound, by the way, people's like, what's that sound you make? That's the sound of like a big wad of money and someone's thumbing through it. Right now, right now, the super famous supermodel photographer Benjamin Canarak is going, "Ah, you're so crazy." He loves it when I get crazy. He's crazy too, in a good way, though. So that's it. So y'all are gonna complain about this video, but I think I've had my hands on more lenses than you have. So that is my subjective conclusion on the best lenses: Leica, Voigtlander, Zeiss, Meyer Optic Görlitz, Fujifilm, and then Tamron. Tamron and Fujifilm are pretty darn close. Speaking about the modern Tamrons, the new breed of Tamrons, which are just awesome. And Nikon falls in different spectrums of that scale because they got their junk, and then they got the really tough nuts made in Japan. Nikkor glass. Tough nut stuff made in Japan. Hey! And then the other stuff that is made at breakneck speeds by slightly less competent individuals that are not as well motivated. I didn't say. I'm going to edit that out of this video. Edit that out of this video. Hope you liked this video, and I hope it was funny and humorous and entertaining and informative. Thank you so much for watching. I am so tired because I've been shooting all day, and shooting all day yesterday, and shooting all day the day before that, and shooting all day tomorrow, and shooting all day the day after tomorrow. Whew, I need more caffeine. Thank you for watching so much. Like this video and drop me a buck or two. Tell me jump off a cliff, whatever makes you happy, whatever toots your horn, whatever tickles your pickle, whatever makes you happy, whatever pets your kitty the right way. Meow, meow. Don't pet the kitty the wrong way, because kitties don't like that. I'm allergic to cats. I don't want a cat. Don't offer me any cats. Bye.